Hey guys, it's market day. How are you? Hope everyone's well. We're on our way now. Cart is packed and it's hot, and I am hoping that the predicted thunderstorms stay away, at least until the event is over. But it is Florida and it's very unpredictable here, so I will try to record more when I get there. We have an hour only to set up, which has me a little nervous. I decided to leave my shelf and I brought my mannequins, so let's see how this goes. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, it's probably not the most flattering angle, but I'm attempting to check in. It's almost 3, the event started at 2. It is extremely hot. It's windy. And the clouds keep coming and going, and I'm really hoping that it stays away. I can deal with the wind, but we really don't want any rain. So far, there hasn't really been people. I mean, there has been people, but very slow. I don't know, we'll see. We're here till 6. I'll check in again later. Alright, I'm checking in again. The weather's looking a little crazy right now. There's like a severe thunderstorm watch in the area until 3:45. It's about, I think, almost about that time. It's got really cloudy. I put up one wall, which I needed help with because my hubby usually puts up the walls while we're putting up the tent, because that's how you're supposed to really do it before you actually lift up your tent. But I improvised. I got one wall up and covered my totes and everything with another wall, and I brought in my clothing rack and stuff, so everything's like in towards the middle of the tent, but enough for people to come in. Hopefully it misses us, and if it does decide to rain, hopefully it's just like a light rain, not crazy. The wind has picked up some, but it has been windy most of the day, so we shall see. It's been extremely slow. Inside the brewery, though, there's a lot of people, but no one's really buying anything. And with the way this heat is and everything, and it's gonna become worse as the summer comes in. Unless I can find some indoor events that I can afford, I don't think I'm gonna be doing any events probably until September, October, and that's not good. It's not good for me because I don't have online sales. Like, I sell things online, but I don't have sales, and doing events and markets is really my only outlet right now. But I can't deal with this heat for too long. Plus, I do these alone. Nobody stays with me. I have to wait for my hubby to come and pick me up at the end. So I have decisions to make, but I'll check in again later, guys.
Tell your doctor if you have suicidal thoughts or if these feelings occur. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla. Call 1-8444-OTESLA or check the banner for prescribing info.
So I brought this in because that's usually in that corner right there. My table just is in the same spot as it always is. And then I brought this in as it's usually further back, and then I brought her in as she was in this corner over here. So this is what I'm looking like right now. And behind the table, it's looking like this. So that's where we're at. All right, I made it home. Actually, been here for a while. And I realized that I didn't film what I'm supposed to do, like an intro. So real quick, my name is Melanie of Moonall Designs, and I am attempting to make videos or vlog or whatever. Uh, it's probably a mess. This video, I know I look crazy, but I was out in over 90-degree weather with humidity and rain and everything today. So yeah, I look crazy. Uh, but just I know my last I did a clip where I said I was gonna end it there. That's when I was sitting outside waiting for them to pick me up to come home. Um, so basically, I don't want people to think that I'm being like really negative or anything. It's just I had a hell of a week, and then I had a really just the start to the day wasn't great. Let me see if I can show you that that was loading the car, and it kind of like burns a bit. Then everything else is just I had two batteries for my fan, and it turns out one of them wasn't charged. So when I put it on, I turned on the fan, no power. Thankfully, I had the other one. There was that. There was my coffee that spilled. I only got to drink like half of my coffee. Um, the cooler had fallen over before we were loading the car, and one of the bottles that was frozen, it split open, and it just was the start of the day just wasn't it just wasn't good. And every little thing I was just like, oh god, like this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign. And apparently it wasn't, because it started to rain and just pour. And I had to bring down my tent. Um Thankfully I had like one wall up. My totes, my bags and everything were covered with one of the other walls, so it wasn't that bad. But some things to get wet. I got wet. I got soaked actually trying to bring the tent down. Um, and then where I was at, which was the handicap spot, um, it started to flood. That area started to flood. So my feet were wet and dirty, because there was just like, I don't know, just speckles of dirt, or maybe from the mulch and the dirt from the plants or something. It just came down with the water toward, it was horrible. It was just really horrible. You got your shoes get all, you have sandals on and they get all wet, and then your feet feel all slippery and stuff, and you have all these little black things all over you. And of course, after everyone had packed up and just about everyone was gone, I was the last one there, still putting my stuff away and everything, and the sun decides to come out, of course. So what could I do? It's Florida. It's Florida weather this time of year. Well, usually it doesn't start till next month, but it is what it is. What can we do? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after this, but I will continue to try and make videos. I'll try. It's still a little weird for me. I'm a little awkward. I don't like the way I sound or look on camera, so I'm trying to get over that too. And like I said, I'm just trying. I'm just day by day. I'm trying. Let's see how this goes. So now I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you next time, and thank you for being here with this chaos. All right, guys. Bye.